Right, let's see if this thing is recording. Yep, it's recording. Okay, we should be good. Oh man, I left my gloves. I think I have some more gloves in here. There's another pair. Anyway, this is where, if y'all remember, the eagles was in this field over here on those dead hogs that somebody had shot. And anyway, I got two this morning right here. It's the first time I've set this trap in months. And this is where I lost that great big hog, where he knocked my trap back. And I thought, you know what? I come by here, I thought I'll just try it and see. The grass was about to the top of this trap last night, and they've already got it knocked down. I thought, man, you know what? I'll just try it. I might catch a little big hog. But I caught two nice boars right there, looks like. So let's get them out of here. What do you think, guys? What do you think, guys? You know, deals like this, you got to watch. You might walk around the end of this hay bale and there could be a hog laying there. As hot as it is this morning, it's not super hot yet, but it's getting to be about 80. But you just never know. There's a bird up there, but I don't think that's an eagle. I think that's a vulture or something. All right, it's been a while since I loaded out of this trap. I've been leaving everything shut because it's so hot. But now it's on the weekend, so I thought, well, I'll try them. See what I can do. See what we can do. Figure out my little combination that I have on all this right here. There we go. Yeah, these are decent little pigs. Say little, probably, it's near probably 70. Yeah, he may not be 70, I don't know. Man, the chain is hard to get out of there. Alright. The old spider web right there. Trying to catch him some grasshoppers probably. But this is kind of encouraging on this deal. Maybe there was a whole group and these guys just run right in there. Was greedy trying to get it, you know, get all the food. So maybe this little spot might pay off. I was going to try it here a day or so, and because I got another spot I really need to move this trap to, so I may move my other trap. My buddy told me that or actually it's the same group of guys that have this place. But he told me about another spot that they have. Sorry, I'm trying to think of what I'm doing here. He told me about another spot that they have, and the pigs are back in there. And I'd caught, I don't even know how many I'd caught. I'd caught a ton of them over there as well. So let's see here. Hopefully these little guys will run right in here. You know, a lot of people ask me why I try to leave my pickup running. Well, like right here, this is a pretty good ways away from home. And if I break down, like if I kill it and for whatever reason, say my battery went kaput or for whatever reason my pickup wouldn't restart, I'd have to call somebody for help. And then if I have a load of pigs and it's hot, they could all die on me. So most time I just try to leave it running because I'm really usually not out of it that long. But I may kill it this morning because this is kind of some dry wheat right here where they didn't cut it, where they went around my trap. So you know, I don't want to catch nothing on fire or anything like that, because there's a man's hay field right there, and sure don't want to catch his hay on fire. But anyway, that's why I kind of leave it running sometimes, because I mean I'm almost 100% sure it's going to start every time, but there's times I've had to go get my father-in-law. He kills his every time he stops. He kills it, and nothing wrong with that. But I've had to go get him several times because the pickup wouldn't restart. Like when you get your pickup hot and then you go to restart, it's hard on your starter because your starter's hot, your motor's hot, everything's, you know, swelled up and hot, and Sometimes it's just easier leaving them running. That's like big diesel trucks. A lot of people will leave them running because diesel is cheaper than a starter. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe not anymore. It used to be. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get these knots out of here now probably to get these guys in here. Let's see. Doggone it. Let's see if I got a pair of pliers or something here. Because I'll probably need my whole length of this rope on this one. I don't know how I got these knots in here anyway. Just pulling it out of here in the dark and not noticing it, and then anyway, hope you guys are having a great week. I know some of you guys that follow me a lot, you know, my father-in-law, he'd been having some troubles. He's been doing pretty good. We took him to the hospital tonight. He got super dehydrated after some of his treatments. Any of y'all's ever been through that, you know, man, the treatments are about worse than the darn cancer sometimes. He's got prostate cancer is what he's got. And anyway, it tried to spread to different parts of his body, into his bones, and it's just horrible thing. Cancer is just horrible, man. I mean, y'all know that. Even if you don't have cancer, you know that. But yeah, anyway, he's been doing really good, or a lot better. Like I said, I think he's 86. Whew, tough old man. Tough man. All right, guys, let's see if we can get you out of there. I think I got all my gate over there undone. Well, I got an empty pen because we sold the other day. What am I hanging on? Just that weed? Yeah, the weeds are all growing in the door. Like I said, it's been a while. Well, you can see this Johnson grass. It's probably 4 feet tall or so. Easy boys, easy boys. Don't get all crazy on me. You can tell it's been a while since I just gotta watch my pickup here and all that. Alright, guys. Let's see if they'll load up. If they won't just load right up, I might have to do something a little different. But big red ant bed right there. Sure don't want that thing. Alright, boys, go to this other corner. Can y'all go to the other corner? There you go. There you go. Come on. And smell with that nose, man. That nose is something else. That hair up on his back. I may have to go to the other side. Make him go. There he goes. They may go down. There they go. Get on up there, buddy. Get on up there, buddy. Get birdie, buddy. That's a little sow right there. Yeah, yep. Get up there, baby. Come on. There we go. We got him. Alright, guys. Yeah, well, I'm just halfway over here already. I'll just go ahead and set this and go over and pull my pickup up real quick. Yeah, we may get that big old boy. It's been coming out right down in there. I don't know where they're coming out this time. They just caught these this morning, actually. Yeah, it'd be awesome to catch that big dude that got away from me. Alright, let's see if that'll stay right there. Let me get out of here. This strap here, I got it long, and then I got tops on the ends of it. But this is the one that I had over at Velma, and it was dark, and I had it more round kind of. But I got right here, right past the end of it, there was about 250 pound boar in there, and he was a half boar on one side. And Where you just pick up, pull up out of these weeds here. Anyway, it was a hamp boar on one side. He stood flat-footed and cleared. I'm 6'4", and that's my arm straight out to my shoulder, so that's probably close to 5 feet. And he cleared that flat-footed, standing on the other side of me, just looking at me. He never tried to jump, do anything. Never gave me any indication that he was a jumper. He just walking around, snapping his teeth at me, letting me know he was not happy. And he jumped right out on top of me. I mean, right on top of me. And I bought a brand new hot shot that day. It hit the ground. It broke in half. I got up and I was shaking, trying to put all my stuff back in my truck. But this is that trap that that happened. So then I put a top on the whole thing, which I don't like doing that, because if you catch a deer or something on this right here, they can just jump right out. You ain't got to worry about, you know, about catching a deer or anything like that. Oh, excuse me. But anyway, a couple days later I caught him again, and he was not happy. A lot of people say once you catch one and it gets out, they'll never come back. I don't believe that. I believe they know then that they can get out, so I don't think it bothers them to get in the trap then. I really don't. I mean, yes, there are some that will not come back. You know, where's a boar, sow, or whatever. Little boar and a little sow. Yeah, they were gonna try to repopulate this area, wasn't y'all? Yeah. See if we can't slow you down a little bit. So next year when he's ready to plant his wheat, maybe there won't be so much competition. Because man, this is that field where they had just devastated his wheat crop. I mean, it still came back and looked halfway decent, but whew, I mean, they had plowed it up. Well, this was the last traps for the morning. I was hoping, I reset quite a few traps last night, like I said, because it's a weekend, and I was just going to try to, I got plenty of time to check them. Whenever I have to work, it just puts the pressure on me so much to get up and check them before it gets too hot, and then still be able to make it to work. That's the only thing. I mean, I've done it like that for years, and I'll probably do it some more. But anyway, that's why I reset them and why I hadn't been setting them. I got this here on here to tie this top down so they don't push it up and get out. Because you'd be amazed at how they can. They won't so much try to, they will jump over the side, but they won't so much try to jump over the side when it's long like this. They'll usually run to the end and get that momentum and jump. And actually this trap here, I probably had another, at least 2 panels in it. And that trap, I don't know if you remember me talking about on a video here a while back, where the biggest boar I ever caught in my life, ever even seen, was in this trap. And I had my trailer, I used to have a trailer and had it backed up there, and he kept jumping at that gate. That was before I didn't have no tops on it, and it was more round, but he knew where he came in. He kept jumping at that gate. He kept jumping at sides too, but he just couldn't quite do it, and he bent my gate plumb over, and he scooted this like 2 feet away from my trailer. He was huge, I mean huge. And he finally got in there and kicked his feet in there and flipped over and got out. Man, I was sick. But this is that, I've had that one big boar get out and that big boar get out. But I never caught that one again. Hell, we'll rebait this real quick. What are you doing, guys? What are you doing, guys? Huh? What are y'all doing? You seeing what I am? What am I doing? You guys are pretty. Look how healthy they are, shiny. They're a little lean. It's summertime, you know, they trim up a little bit. But it's amazing how they can survive. Doesn't matter if it's hot or cold. I think they even like the cold a little better. I mean, I know they probably do, but well, so should I not put very much out front? There's a few tracks. I don't know if it's very many or not. We'll put a little bit more out front. See if see what the deal was. And then we'll put a little trail back here and put a big pile right there, and hopefully the group will come in and start eating in the middle, and then they'll fight their way on back here. Now I want them the main group to hang up right there in the middle before they get to the string, and then a few get back here and trip it. That's the theory of why I do that. Does it work? I don't know. You might pull up and have one, or you might pull up and have 100. Not 100, but you know what I'm saying. Have quite a few. All right, I think I'll just leave it just like that. There's still a whole bunch of corn in there. All right. Well, guys, that's a wrap on that part for today, unless I come across something more interesting that I can share with you. Getting a little windy. Got to check on my son's, one of my boys' yards. You don't have a mower right now, and this one, he's actually living in a rent house, so I gotta go see about mowing the yards out in the country, and I think it's kind of out of hand. I should have went by there a lot earlier. But anyway, we got this baby rebaited. I didn't have nothing in any of my other traps. I had most of them set today. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? Huh? What y'all doing? Aren't they pretty? Look at the color. I don't know if y'all can see the color, the black and the red on them. The red with a lot of like black underneath. It's pretty cool. Yeah, like I say, they're not monsters, but they're a start. We hauled off their days. We got an empty pen, so these will be the first two back. I need to get them home. They're kind of getting a little warm. Appreciate y'all. Like, subscribe. Appreciate all your support, all the kind comments, and all the prayers for my family and my father-in-law especially right now. Appreciate that. There's so many just kind people, and that's awesome, man. I just appreciate it. I know he does. I know he feels that. Anyway, hope y'all have a great week. Maybe I'll get some footage here. I'll try to put up some footage about tearing down my old house, and then I'm gonna have to start tearing on that next one. I know I keep talking about that, but it's just been going and going. It's been crazy. And then when you get off after work in the summertime, it's so hot. I work in a mechanic shop for the company I work for, and which we haven't been super busy lately. I mean, we just work on our company stuff. But anyway, by the time we get off there, it's so hot, you don't feel like doing anything. You come home and sit down. Once I sit down, it's like, it's over. I'm done. But anyway, everybody's getting their weed out, and it's pretty much out and starting to plow, so this is going to help me a lot. It is a hot summer, so it is a little bit harder to keep them alive. You know, you just got to really stay on top of it and check them and water them and feed them every day, mainly water. But you know, even in the winter, it'll amaze you how much water they need in the winter time. You gotta have water in the winter to stay hydrated, to keep your regulate your body heat. You know, in some ways, it's almost as crucial, or it's probably as crucial as it is in the summer, Because in the summer you're thinking, and I don't know what they're thinking, of course, but in the summer you're thinking about it. But in the winter you don't really think about it that much, you know, about losing water and stuff. But you know, I'm just looking for pigs. Pigs and trails, that's what I'm always doing. All right, I appreciate you guys. I've stretched this out long enough. Thank you, and we'll see you at the next trap. Hopefully tomorrow morning we'll have pigs never trap. Almost everywhere I went yesterday and reset the traps, I've seen at least one pig. And at one place there was a little group walking around, and I drove by this one place. There were great big boars standing out there. I was like, oh man, wish I had a trap setting there again. So we'll get back in them. I'm kind of just slow right now during the summer. The buyers are kind of slow because, you know, people don't want to go hunting when it's hot and miserable. And all these, everything I catch goes to hunting wrenches. They're high fence hunting wrenches. These do not get turned loose into the wild. It is illegal to turn one loose into the wild. These are pens that are inspected by the state. We have to have state licenses, transport licenses, everything. I got to make a transport out for these right here when I'm leaving this property, where I got them, what county, everything. You got to tell where you got them in the state. You know, if I get stopped, I have to have that on my phone. And if I get stopped, I better have the right information on there and the right amount of pigs in my truck. So you want to make sure that they're not going to escape before you write it down. Because if you put that in there and somehow I forgot to latch the gate and one got out and then I got stopped, well, I have the wrong amount on there. I could be fined. I could probably lose my license, but lose everything. And I don't want to do that. It ain't worth it over a pig. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, I think to turn one loose now is a felony. I think. I may be wrong, but I think that's right. I mean, man, you could lose your job and everything else, you know? I mean, it ain't worth it. And why would people turn, especially now, why would you turn a pig loose? There's pigs everywhere. If you don't have pigs, you're fixing to have pigs. But anyway, I'm rambling. Appreciate you guys. We'll see you in the morning, maybe see what we got. Unless I come up with something more interesting today. Thank you.